Great question. I do foresee the future of 6G as a sustainable technology. What does it mean? That I think 6G will be sustainable or it will not. We have planet boundaries, we have conversation about climate change and global warming. I think the future of the communication and the technologies that goes with them should be sustainable by design, during their deployment, but also after the end of life of the technology, which means that we have to take this as an end-to-end approach, and sustainability should be one core part of it. Also because as a Smart Network and Services Joint Undertaking, we do implement both priorities at public and private level, which means that Green Deal, sustainability are priorities for everybody, and policymakers do care about this. I don't think it's just policymakers, it's also the society, it's our citizens. Probably we didn't make it right with 5G and sustainability, but we should make it right for the next generation of communication technologies. Other features of 6G would be the sensing, extra performances, the fact of being able to have more immersive experience. But I think we should be having more guiding principles that determine what the researchers, together with industry and SMEs and society, should be thinking of when looking at the future. Because we fund projects and we fund research and innovation, a bit more radical, but also a bit more applied. So when we talk about TRLs, technology readiness levels, it goes from very low TRLs where you have to conceptualize that idea until higher TRL, TRL 7 for instance, which means that you have trials and pilots and on-site demonstrations. So I think we have an important role because we cover part of the value chain of research and innovation. Now, on sustainability specifically, we are playing an important role. I think we are moving forward together with researchers and industry in designing something that makes sense for both. So from the design side to the application, into the networks and into the possible application and services. What it's missing today, it's an end-to-end approach, which means that we have been a lot of projects that were also in the past investigating energy efficiency, especially in the radio part. I think we should be taking a more holistic approach, which means that this is essential, but this is not the only criteria that should be considered. If we speak about energy, there are multiple factors that could be taken into consideration. Energy efficiency is one, but overall, how much does the network consume? That's more energy consumption. Also, which part of renewables are accounted in for powering the network, but many more other elements, which is the impact overall when you build a network on your environment. So I think we should measure footprint on one side, but also handprint. And that's actually what we can do with the Sustainability Lighthouse, a flagship project under evaluation right now as we speak, that we would like to take this leading lighthouse role for Smart Network and Services Joint Undertaking, but also for all the others SNS projects, and probably beyond this, stemming into national plans and other projects that exist. So hopefully this lighthouse will bring a bit of light into this holistic approach.